guys, welcome to La Georgia Paperie. My name is Lindsay. Today I'm going to show you a couple of different Halloween cards that I made for Operation Right Home. And if you're not familiar with Operation Right Home, it's this really great organization of card makers who send cards to the troops over in Afghanistan and Iraq. And then those troops can then turn around and send those cards back to their family and friends all around the world. So if you are a card maker and just have tons of cards that you love to make but really don't have any place to send them, this is a great way to get your cards out of those boxes and into the hands of someone that could really use one. So anyways, like I said, they are accepting Halloween cards right now, so that is what I'm going to show you. I took a couple of different cards that I have previously spotlighted on my blog that I made, kind of tweaked them a little bit, and remade them. So here we go. The first card that I made is this one. You can see that. I'll just set it right there. I used, for this one, I used the Doodle Charms cartridge to get the treat bag and the little treats, and I also used it for the little circle. Here, let me, if you put it up a little bit closer to the camera, you can see it better. The paper on the background is from the Ravenhead Manor collection from Recollections, and then I just used the simple spool of ribbon in like the sage green color to give a little bit extra. I didn't do this on the previous card that I made. I put a little bit of ribbon there and kind of threw it across the bag there. I inked the edges of both the candies and the little bag, as well as the little trick or treat stamp. And then the stamp is from that little stamp set that I got for $1 at Target that I showed in one of my videos the other day. And then this ribbon is actually only kind of ribbon. It's really cool. It's this Can Company adhesive paper ribbon, and I obviously used this one on the top. It says Trick or Treat, and this stuff is really cool because you don't really have to worry about how you're gonna adhere your ribbon to your pages without all that glue showing through, because it's just got an adhesive sticky back. So there's that card. And then the next card that I made, let me get that out of there, is this one. Again, I did something similar with a different card. I only had one spider on it, and I believe I had some stitching on it as well. Didn't do that with this, but I did cut out two different spiders. Cut those out of the October 31st cartridge, which is just a seasonal cartridge, so it does not come with a real box. And then this little square I cut out of Plantin Schoolbook, which is a real basic cartridge that has a lot of basic shapes on it for these kind of things, which is perfect. And then this Happy Halloween ribbon, which is really cool, is from that little $1 ribbon pack that I got at Target the other day, which I also spotlighted. And as you can see here on the card, it's not just the plain ribbon. I actually used this like fencing looking paper ribbon from that same Can Company adhesive ribbon stack. So I used this and then layered the Happy Halloween ribbon on top of it. And to get this cool spiderweb effect here in the background, I used my Fiskars texture plate in my Cuttlebug. You can also do this by hand with a stylus, but that takes forever. So it's really easy to just throw it through your Cuttlebug if you have the Spellbinders embossing pads, I think is what they're called, or any kind of like foamy pad that's relatively thin to kind of press down your image onto the plate, or your paper onto the image on the plate to make it really pop out, because these aren't very deep. If you just roll it through the Cuttlebug without anything, it's not going to work. And then, because I used the die cuts with a view paper, I took a piece of sandpaper and sanded off the embossed part to give it like a more realistic look, to have the white shine through. So there are my two cards. Really pretty simple to make. Like I said, I had already kind of had these designs in my head, so I didn't really need to do a whole lot of thinking when I was making these cards, which was perfect for yesterday. But there you go. Those are my cards. I'm going to be sending them to Operation Right Home along with all of those other Halloween cards that I've spotlighted on LaGeorgiaPaperie.com. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. This is my first kind of tutorial vlog, but it's not even really a tutorial. I'm just kind of showing you what I've made. So hopefully it's turned out okay. And hopefully they will get better, like I keep promising. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I would love it if you would check me out over at my blog at lageorgiapaperie.com. And of course, I would love it if you guys would all subscribe to me here on YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye.